not like us. They 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 not like us. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. Just watch us cook. TSL, competitor shook. So look, come check us out on Saturday. See what the hype's about. We doper than you. DMVPG come through. Y'all not nicer than us. You got more views, but you still look sus. We got the OGs ride. No puss here, cause here we still slide. No hide. We got that work. No sponsor logo on the shirt. Go support Garvey and Gabby Mo. Can't work Katrina. Now watch us go. R.I.P. Chuck Brown. Gotta pay homage for that DMV sound. They not like us. 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 We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work.
We roll them in and out, no doubt, without question. Talk to everybody from any fucking section, from VA to DC and PG. Look up in the sky, it's stars on the scene. Going state to state, you can't see the dream. We flooding up the hood, can't possibly know what I mean. Look, Vato, we coming for the cream, no diddy. Setting up the table for the game, is you with me? Bangs on the beat anytime we step in it. No slack in the lyrics, we just go get it. Let it bang, we get it. Industry upended. The show goes on without us, don't feel it. Shooting up the city, no cap, it's the district. 80 makes it dot one mission. Crank the city, no cap, it's the district. 80 makes it dot one mission. Crank the city.
They not like us. 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 We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work.
Fuck them up, niggas. I ain't worried about the TSL shit going live. I know you heard about them really getting straight to the band. You wanna argue about it, grown niggas crying for attention. Now let's talk about it when it come to doing this music. Y'all ain't fucking with me, really gatekeepers over here for the DMV. Really love the guests in the top, still love the energy. Move low key in the streets, I'm like a centipede. And it's in the pounds of the tree, I'm like the Spencer. Ain't no sponsor for none of the streets or the industry. Throw the shit on all year, I'm in Balenciaga. See by both my wife VS1, she like simplicity. Fuck these other niggas pretending they acting finicky. I done son a lot of you niggas, they like my mini-me's with the turkey bags and the link. Or my fashion needs, switch the hustle up on these niggas, I'm in the botany. Middle finger up in the sky, fuck creating peace.
They not like us. 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 We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work.
Yeah, Team Sack, playing in the air, baby. Let's go. Every Saturday, got dope content. No gossip over here, that's female shit. OG's blessings, score blunt and dank. That's DMV shit that'll make you think. We got topics on topics, best of the guests. Garvey, you the chosen one with the flex. Got credit work Katrina, style breaking necks. Y'all ain't know, it's Mace Man, O.80 J, and we on Rip Radio. Mixed with the trunk with no debate. We gon' rock the boat. Look, J too funny, Joe Jack with jokes. Gas hunters with the gas, man, y'all ready to smoke? Yeah, and you know what? Okay, we the best podcast out, no joke. Yeah.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
And now, girl, you a vibe. See you don't even have to try. Wanna love you if it's alright. Couldn't fall off, not if you try, no. Even in the dark you shine. When you feel alone, I'm by your side. I wanna know you're all mine. Tell me that it's all mine, yeah. While I hit you from the back, what you say what's on your mind. Go ahead and grip them sheets, I'm gonna be gripping on your spine. Lately I'm on defense, swimming in the deep end. After everything we've been through, ain't no way that we could be friends. Crash out on a nigga, I ain't even gonna pretend. Spraying for life, ain't no party for the weekend. I'm all in your body and we move in perfect sequence. I'm all in your spot, girl, I swear it ain't no secret, no. And I love to watch you grow. Everything about your head down to your toes. It's built with ambition, can't let them stop you from your goals. Keep your mind on your mission, you gotta get it and you know. You fulfill every commitment like it's presidential. Oh, girl, you even better than you know. Keep your shit for solid and it really shows. If a nigga got a problem, then it's on me. It's on me, baby, it's on me. If a nigga got a problem, then it's on me. It's on me, baby, it's on me. Cause you a vibe. See you don't even have to try. I wanna love you. If it's alright, if I walk behind, I'm trying to see that thing go. Everybody looking hard, not to see your gleaming glow. Body looking right, I'm trying to put you on a pedestal. Showstopper, baby girl, I swear you're so incredible. They ain't talking dollars, they ain't talking, gotta let them know. They ain't talking dollars, they ain't talking, gotta let them know. You're a vibe. See you don't even have to try. Wanna love you if it's alright. Couldn't fall off, not if you try. No, even in the dark you shine. When you feel alone, I'm by your side. I wanna know you're all mine. Tell me that it's all mine. Tell me that it's all mine.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back here again, right? Thank you for everyone joining me here on TSL, where we are the voice of the entire DMV, right? Yes, that does include Baltimore. Yes, that does include Washington, D.C. And yes, that does include Virginia as well, right? I am your host. I am your pilot, the Dude 80, and we have a special one for you today, right? Okay, all right. Okay, so this is episode 115/44 here on RIP Radio / RIP TV, right? Salute to the good Trump, and salute to RIP Radio for having us back here again, right? Okay, all right. So let's get to it. We do have a special guest for today. He's in the green room. We'll bring him up shortly, but I do got a couple things to say, and I have to vent for a little bit, and then we'll bring our guest on, right? Okay, so let's start first and foremost. Congrats to a neighborhood brethren of mine, Bravo Reds. Last week he put on a show. Him and his band. I believe it's called Jogo. I believe that's the name of it. You know, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, my apologies, but I think that's what it's called. They put on a show on my side of town here in Chapel Road. They did the damn thing. Right? They did the damn thing. That's one. Two, this Sunday, I will be at Jay Mills function. It is let me make sure I got it right. It is going to be Sunday, 2 p.m. between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. I think they call it blunch, right? It's a 420 situation, you know what I'm saying? You know the vibes. You already know what it is, right? I will be there support. I'm there to support. So, you know, check it out. Make sure you go to her page. She got all the info, but it's in Uptown DC, and it's between 2 p.m. 6 p.m. It's a 420 situation, you know. Ain't got to say no more, right? So, okay. All right. So let me vent before we bring our guests on. Okay. All right. Okay. I've been saying it for so long, and you know, and it's like now it's starting to get louder and louder and louder, right? This is my question. I've said it so many times, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it till we have a sit down or something with the people, right? So, why don't the DMV put DMV artists on, right? Let's stay there for a second. Let me repeat that. Why don't the DMV put DMV artists on, right? When I say artists, I'm meaning our hip hop artists, our R&B artists, you know, comedy. Well, you know, now don't get me wrong, go, yes, you know, they definitely put them on, right? But I'm not talking about them. We're gonna put them to the side. I'm talking about our hip hop, R&B comedians. Like, why don't DMV put DMV artists on? Like, why when there's a DMV function, they're so quick to grab outsiders, visitors, you know what I'm saying, and you know, bring them here to perform? I'm curious. I'm so curious. You guys are with me every week, and every week we talk to an artist that's so fucking dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we have dope artists here. We have headliners here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have people like Killer Cow, right? We have Killer Cow. Yes, don't get me wrong. You guys also see him, you know, on the go-go side with Essence and what at Martinez. Yes, right? I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about as an artist, as a hip-hop artist, right? Killer Cow is dope as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dope as fuck. I don't understand. Killer Cow, Gerard Street Garvey, Kenilworth Katrina, is so many artists. I'm talking about these artists can headline here in the DMV, and they can pack a venue. They can pack a venue, right? They have an hour's worth of music. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what we do. For some reason, we will grab outsiders, we will grab visitors, bring them here, and make them headline. I'm confused. I'm so confused. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody has the answer to that, please comment. Please comment. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear the answer. Like, I would love to hear the answer. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand when we was younger, we was knuckleheads. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about now. Right now, right? We have artists in this area that is so dope. So dope. They can give you at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes of just dope songs. You know what I'm saying? And then we can get those headliners like the artists I said. Like, I'm so confused. You know what I'm saying? We have to reverse that. We have to reverse that. Like, we are putting so much money in other people's pockets that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have the talent. We have the talent, right? We have it. Like, it's not that where we, you know what I'm saying, like we lack talent, we lack artists. That's not true, because you see me here every week. You know, I bring on an artist from the area, and you can see they dope. They got a catalog. They so fucking dope. So I think we need to have some type of sit down with the OGs and the movers and shakers, and you know, let's have a sit down. Let's have a sit down and really
get down to the bottom of this. Like, why? Like, what are we not doing that we need to do? What are we not doing that we need to do? You know what I'm saying? And it's not that. Now I understand you're gonna say they need to play with a go-go band. Granted, right? Now this is the thing about that. I don't understand. Okay, so when it comes to Killer Cal and Gerard Street Garvey, they both artists, hip hop artists, right? And they also play with a band, right? So why aren't they headlining in the area? I'm confused. Like, they are artists and they play with a band, so they can give you best of both worlds. So if you're saying why not with a go-go band, boom, there you go. They have it. You know what I'm saying? And any artist from this area, why not mix their music with a go-go band? One more time. Any artist here from the DMV, why not blend their music with a go-go band? I'm confused. You know, I'm still not yet have I got a valid answer, you know, to why two things. Why DMV don't put DMV artists on, and why don't a lot of bands play DMV music? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, won't you just incorporate DMV artists with the bands for a set or two? Like, I'm confused. So I would say let's get that popping in the chat or something. Let's get something so we can get some overstanding, right? You know what I'm saying? So that is my vent. That's my vent for tonight. So yes, good Trump. Yes, let's bring on our guest, please, sir. There you go.
Dude, bro, how you feeling?
I'm good. Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Appreciate you for entertaining what I got going on. Okay, so let's start like this. Introduce yourself to the family, sir.
Nah, for sure, man. My name is Metric. I'm an R&B artist. I'm based out of Culpeper, a small town in Virginia called Culpeper. But yeah, man, pretty much been doing a lot of traveling back and forth since I was 18, up to the city and down here, back and forth, you know what I mean? Just making a little name of myself. But yeah, I'm from VA, you know what I mean? I'm an R&B artist, so if you catch me in it, a lot of people think I'm from the city, but I'm not. But, you know, I can call myself a little adopted.
This platform here, you know, I claim all of Maryland, all of Virginia, and all of DC as part of the DMV.
That's how I'm
you know, because we got to look at like at business wise, like those three markets, we can dominate anywhere. Like it's three different areas, three different markets, three different ingredients in music, you know what I'm saying? And if we come together, nobody can fuck with us. Nobody can.
You agree. I mean, and when we go outside, like you go outside the state and stuff like that, you know, outside the DMV and shit, everybody really look at us like a unit. So we just got to start moving like that. I definitely agree.
Dope. Okay, so let's get this plane in the air. Okay, so let's do it. All right. So where did the name come from?
Dang, that's crazy. You asked me that. Nobody ever asked me that.
So
my name came actually from one of my first cousins, man. Rest in peace. He passed away when I was like 21. But he was the first one that really started calling me Metric. So my full name is Dimitri, but yeah, rest in peace, Mark. He always called me Metric. He was the first one that started calling me that, and I just kind of ran with it. You know what I mean? Ever since then. So
dope. Okay. And it's pronounced Metric.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay. All right. So let's take it back. When did you fall in love with music?
So I first started, man, I've been doing music forever, for real. Like, I'm 34 now, I turn 35 next month. But I've been doing music since I was probably like 7, 8. Started out doing music with my cousins. They all rap and shit, so I was always hanging out with them, my older cousins and shit. And then pretty much like I started getting into choir in school, started learning how to read music. Like I was a real music geek. I was one of the choir geeks in school. So like, but I was nice with it. So it kind of that's where I found my space where I normally fit in. Like I was always kind of like that singled out solo type. I moved a lot when I was younger, all over VA. Like, so I kind of like just moved around a lot. Mom trying to do what she got to do to make sure, you know, we survive. She got 5 kids and shit, so 5 of us. So we just try to really just do what we had to do. But I fell in love with music through that. Like every school that I went to, like no matter what, music was that one thing that kind of I had like a connection that brought me like, you know, brought me a peace of mind. So about all the moving, meeting new people and all that. So it just really stuck with me through my cousins, through school. Like I just always fell in love with music.
Dope. Okay. All right. So let's stay right there. So who did you listen to? Like who was you listening to growing up?
Growing up?
Yep.
So some of my favorite artists, and I ain't gonna hold you, like a lot of them not really my favorite now because, you know, we don't find out how the industry really is and shit.
Okay.
Some niggas can sing, some niggas really can't sing. Minute. We older now, so we kind of can pick out between. But back then, for real, I was listening to like a lot of artists like Jeremiah. I listened to a lot of Genuine. You know, he was. D'Angelo was one of my favorites, coming from VA. You know, all that. Anybody from Virginia, Missy, all them. Dang, who else was I listening to? Big EB fan, Eric Bellinger. Anybody from VA, like I said, Chris Brown, Trey Songz. You know, anybody from DC, Maryland, or Virginia, they automatically always had, because I feel like we always just had a special place in music. Like we got a unique sound, like from the production. Like when we make it, we make it. So I always loved anybody from VA, of course, DC, Virginia, they automatic. But outside of that, you know, who else are you? Johnny Gill. My uncle.
You a local, like you really a local guy.
Yeah, nah, for real. My uncle, he used to listen to a lot of Marvin Gaye and shit like that. A big Marvin Gaye fan. So yeah.
It's funny you said D'Angelo, because you know what I'm saying, like when I listen to your music, it's a lot of that ingredient in your music is D'Angelo.
Got that soul in there, you know, Music Soul Child, Anthony.
Yeah.
And then they got that little modernness to it at the same time. Cause I listen to a lot of rap and shit too. So.
Okay. All right. So from there, when did you start taking music serious? Okay.
So I really started taking music seriously when I was probably about 17 years old. I started doing shows. As far as taking it seriously, like as my own path, I had kind of like got out of that developing my voice phase, and the more of like, you know, getting out there, starting a network, doing shows and stuff like that. Yeah, my people used to sneak me into shows when I was like 16, 17. I wasn't supposed to be performing, but I was in there, in and out. You know what I mean? Like I had to go perform quick and then kick my ass right out right after the show. So yeah, really like started at 17. And then when I turned like 18, 19, I started working with, man, shout out to my bro Bishop the Wise. I started working with a company out in DC called Freak Society Entertainment at the time. They did like a lot of big shows going on in DC. They brought Young Thug out at Echo Stage. They had a lot of shows back when Ibiza was lit. Ibiza, Fur, all them. Yeah, we had them spots going crazy around that time. But so I worked, you know, that's still my peoples. I messed with them for a little bit. And then pretty much after that, you know, I really just kind of went off on my own and started doing my own thing.
Right.
So I probably was doing my own thing for maybe about like 2 or 3 years. And then like I really started building my own company. So now I'm like a business owner or whatnot. I had my son about 5 years ago. So that's really where the company started coming around 5 years ago. I had to figure out a way to like really do this shit and make some money as opposed to doing it for the looks and all that. So started getting my LLC, started building business credit, personal credit. So now I'm really just working on funding my company. So hopefully within the next year or two, I can start doing my own events and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with the music right now, for real.
Dope. Do you remember, because you know, as artists, you know, it takes a while before you find your voice and your style, right? Yeah. So when did you, you know, do you remember that time when you was like, okay, this is me, this is my direction?
It was pretty much like right before COVID, to be honest. Like a little more lit for me right then. Yeah, I had this song called Bust It. Once I bust it, that pretty much just kind of solidified my sound. I feel like as far as my cadences, I started making my own cadence, like start developing my, I felt comfortable in my cadence and who I was as an artist. So yeah, I had opened up for Jacquees like right before happened at Bliss, and we just went crazy. And then after that, you know, we thought we was finna go stupid after that, but right behind that. So then everybody just sat down. You know how that go, right? Down. But it helped me formulate what I needed to do in my head, sitting down instead of moving around, going partying every weekend, being productive, but not really being, you know, no motion forward. So at that point, yeah, that's when I really started.
Do you remember every like all artists has, you know, this story, you know, do you remember the first time you was in the studio? Do you remember that? What's the what yeah. So what do you remember about that?
First time I was in the studio, man, my cousins, I got some wild older cousins. So they, you know, they used to have me under their wing all the time. So yeah, the first time I went to the studio was them. We was used to cook up in the basement. So we just had our own, you know, our own little equipment, everybody getting lit, and we just pretty much just in there just cooking. So yeah, I do remember my first time, man. My cousin Drew, he was the one who really started getting me. He the one that really put me in the studio first. And he was a rapper, like phenomenal rapper. He still rap, but every once in a while. But he kind of went out of it, fell out the love of music. But that's what kind of where my love of music started with them. So yeah, recording with them was crazy. I mean, all my cousins used to go. I always used to say we could have been like Crime Mob or like
right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just where I really fell in love with music, and that was my first time really. Yeah, my first time really recording was with them. That's when I was like, oh yeah, this shit's fun. And my brothers and siblings too, for real. My siblings, we crib and just cook up like random music. We started on tape players. I can go way back. We used to record on tape players for real. Got my mom's probably still got them joints. I gotta ask her because we thought we was doing stuff. But you know, tape players, that was way back. So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I probably was like 6 or 7 when we was doing all that. But really in the studio, yeah, I probably was like 16, 17, messing around with my older cousins.
Dope. Okay. All right. So we most times we talking about how the the hip hop scene is here, right? So how is the R&B scene in Virginia? Like, how is that?
In VA?
Yeah, like do y'all have like open mics and showcases and stuff like that? Like, how is the scene over there?
I feel like it could be better. In our area anyway. I feel like the more it's down south where you're going towards like, you know, Virginia Beach, you know, Norfolk area, going down towards the Carolinas. I mean, they super lit with music in general. I feel like that's when VA really starts as far as like the music scene getting lit from both sides, for real, hip hop and R&B as well. Me, I'm more Central Virginia, so I'm a little closer to DC. We don't really have a lot. Like, I'm in the country for real. Like, we don't really have a whole lot of opportunities, which is one of the reasons why I was like moving up and down from DC so much. But now I can't really say there's no really like legit spots to where like people can perform at and actually grow. You know, they make like little showcases here and there or whatnot, but nowhere that's stamped. You know what I mean? Like how you have like Pure Lounge and these places like that have run as far as things like that, but we don't VA, unfortunately. Definitely something I'm going to work on though.
We all need to work on that. Like, you know, like it's not like how it used to be. Like, you know, we used to have open mics and showcases, and not so much now. Like, you know,
yeah.
So okay, all right. So now let's get into your music. Let's get into music. I'm always interested on R&B mental, right? Your mental, like. So, what does your creative process look like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. You know, like, okay, like, so for us, hip hop, right? You know what I'm saying? You know how it is, you know. But for R&B, is it like you burning incense and candles and dim the lights? Because you guys talking about some love, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, what does the scene look like when you create?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of times it's kind of like this. Like, I got lights right here, just move. I'm in the studio right now, actually. Crib studio.
I started working from the home and shit like that because I'm actually like music for like movies and stuff like that now. But I'm trying to like basically what I do is, I just come down here, I vibe, I smoke. So I'm a big smoker. I try to not to record before I smoke, but if I'm writing or something and just catching a vibe, I might chief and take a shot or something like that. It's pretty common to like what a rapper would do.
Okay.
But I try not to like go too crazy as far as like I got into a habit of stop drinking like when I'm recording because certain things like
your voice, right?
Vocal cords. So you don't know how strong you singing. Like you could be doing too much, but you don't really know because
right.
You lit. You don't really. It ain't gonna sound the same the next day. you might feel it then, but you're gonna come back tomorrow. And so I got tired of that, wasting time doing that. So I really don't drink that much before I actually like record seriously. But I may drink like if I'm coming up with ideas or something like that, to where I want my mind to be free and not like really like overthinking. I like to hit play and record. So I like to catch a vibe first, and then I go back and write the words to the music.
Okay, so let's stay there. Is it similar to hip hop? Like, do you listen to beats first and then you write, or do you have a song already and then you find a beat that match? Like what do you do?
I'm a beat guy, man. I like to find a beat first. Like if I gotta feel it, like if it make me feel something, then I'm gonna be able to instantly like come up with a melody or something of that nature to it. I'm all about feelings when it comes to music because I feel like the hardest thing for artists is to actually get that feeling across. Anybody can write the words, but the way that you presenting it is important. So that's one of the reasons why, like me, when I first hear a beat that I really like, I load that motherfucker right up. I start recording. And I don't even care if I'm saying real words or not. I focus on the feeling of the song. Because if I take that sound of the feeling, I can write the words later. So a lot of it to me is about the feeling, because once the words are there, like if I can duplicate that feeling on the record, then people normally resonate to it.
Okay, so I'm just going back to how hip hop is. Okay, so you got the beat. Do you just keep playing that beat? You just keep looping that beat until something comes, and then you try to catch the cadence?
Man, I instantly hit record. Like I started recording right away because I don't like no good shit. So I'll go in, I'll load the beat up, and I'll actually start recording right then and there. Like soon as I only want to hear a little bit of it before I start recording, because if I'm listening to a beat, whenever I listen to a beat, that's when I get the most rawest feeling. So I try to like go too deep into it, because if I listen to it, go back to it, I'm thinking too much at that point. So I'm getting less feeling, but more like structure. But I'm trying to get more. I like to get that feeling first, because the structure can be written easily.
Okay. So all right. So okay. So all right. So you got you hit play on the beat, right? So the beat is playing, then you hear a little bit, and then you just get the feeling and the cadence. You're already going, right? Okay. So all right, then you record that. So how do you put the words into that?
Good question. So that's when I'll go back and really listen to it, because a lot of times I catch good words, or even if it's not like a clear word that I said, in my head, I don't know, something in my head triggers when I hear it. I'm like, okay, that could have been this word. Like you kind of know what you want to say, but sometimes you don't really know what you want to say. But listening to it from the feeling of it, like even that feeling will give you like that word that you need. So it's like if I'm recording, I'll record like the whole track. I'll go through the whole thing. I may do even like 2 or 3 takes just recording, and then I'll find like, because I may catch a piece that I may not even like. I may have just said some bullshit on and not even like feel anything from that. But that's why I take multiple takes, because one take may have that spot to where it's like, okay, this is where I need to write something around this on this spot. So so the way I do it is pretty much just like I just go in there, I'll listen after I've recorded it a couple of times, that's when I'll play it on repeat, listening to it over and over again, like someone may do the beat when they're writing originally. Except for me, I have that feeling that's in the beat too, so I can kind of like, it just helps my writing a little better.
Okay. All right. So now when it comes to the substance, the topic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you? Okay, so let's talk like Shine, right?
Right.
Like, okay, so let's talk about Shine. So what did you do for Shine?
So for Shine, like I did a similar type thing. So I don't even remember how I came up with the actual like concept of Shine.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that in that, like within me doing that process that I was speaking of, I probably said Shine in there somewhere.
Wow.
And that's where it came out. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I got the idea of this song. So a lot of styling is just to get the idea of the song.
Fucking dope. Okay. So you didn't even come with like a prepared topic, a structure, like whatever you felt, and then you just, that's dope as shit. That's talent.
Of like expanding my mind with different topics and things like that. So because I used to be the love guy for so long. Like I was just writing love music for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned I started getting into sync placements and stuff like that. So I started investing in it, like my own home studio. And a lot of times they want like all kinds, like it's been stretching that. So helping me as far as like expanding myself as far as my creativity too. So because I don't really have to start with a concept.
Huh. So okay. So that's talent. That's talent because you're going wherever the beat takes you.
Yeah, for real. Literally. That's exactly what I do.
So okay, so who creates the beat? Where you get the beats from?
I'm very picky with my beats. I have producers that email me. If anybody is interested in emailing beats, you could definitely email it to business@humblesavagelife.org. That's my company email. But yeah, if you're interested in sending any beats or anything like that you think that I may be able to work on, definitely send it through. But yeah, a lot of the times I get them from YouTube, BeatStar. But I'm very selective on my beats. Like I have to. Sometimes it takes me. Sometimes I'll go through a whole day of listening to beats and don't find nothing. So I'm very picky when it comes to it because I'm all about the quality of sound. Like I like live instrumentation.
Okay.
So the beat got to hit. Like I said, it got to make me feel something. You know what I'm saying? If even if it's a little bit like mediocre, I'm like, man, I can find something better. So I just keep going.
Okay. You ever thought about doing something with a go-go band?
I heard you saying that earlier, bro.
Dope.
It would be dope, man. I had a couple go-go bands reach out to me throughout the years to sing with them, but to actually be on the band. But I never really wanted to be a go-go artist.
No.
But I'd love to collaborate with a go-go band. Yeah, that's something I definitely do.
Because with a live band, you'll go crazy.
I want to do my own shows coming up here within the next year or two. So I want to have live bands with me when I do it. And if we doing it around here, ain't no better than doing it with a go.
Oh my goodness! Because your music, like I told you, you got that ingredient of of definitely of a live band, that D'Angelo, and then your own, your own twist to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dope as shit. Dope.
No, that's definitely on the bucket list.
Dope. Okay. All right. So we got the creative process. So the atmosphere. So it's pretty much like how you got it now. Is it dark? And then you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I'm a vibey type of guy, man. Yeah, dark, vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of my whole aesthetic and everything it kind of matches. From beginning to end. Like if you look at my page and stuff like that, everything is really cohesive. But yeah, I like to keep shit sexy, man. I'm a big, what I'm saying? I'm big on all that colors, lights, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that hear my music, they'll probably get like more of a vibe of chill, laid back. But also, I'm also talking some shit, them vocals are going.
Yeah.
When you hear me singing on certain things, or you gonna hear me like, rap cadence and talking that shit kind of like Shine. You gonna get one or the other when it comes from Mitri.
It's kind of like, because when I was, because I really before I interview a person out, that whole week I just binge.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I really get the feel, you know what I'm saying? And with you, you definitely remind me of, I won't say remind me, but you a lot of my OGs I listen to that have that R&B style, but they talking that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like Nate Dogg and Devin the Dude, and you know what I'm saying? They giving you that R&B, but they talking that talk.
You can hear them on, you can hear them on anything type shit.
That's a fact, and that's what you do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You giving me that vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's R&B, but you talking that talk on there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that shit. Okay, dope. Okay, all right. So, all right. This is an issue pretty much with all artists from the area, right? So how is the support from the DMV when it comes to your music?
I mean, I got a lot of people that support me as far as like family and stuff go. That's the main thing I really focus on, man. Just trying to build with the family. But outside, I mean, I can say I got a good support system. But as far as like when it comes to like fans of that nature goes, yeah, a lot of my support does come from outside of the DMV. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of my streams and stuff like that. But it's cool with me though. I mean, to me, the way I look at it is I ain't did enough work. I'm not that type of guy who, who sit around and be like, oh, boo-hoo, they don't like me, they, this and that. I don't work with a lot of artists. Like I got featured with Fat Trail. I work with Shelly the MC. So I do got features and stuff like that. But it's like, people either rock with you or they don't, and then you just really can't be in your feelings with that. Sometimes it just means you just didn't do enough work right now, so you just gotta keep on hustling. So that's the way I look at it. But as far as fans and stuff like that, I mean, I try to touch people like wherever I go. Like if I do touch them and I talk about my music, I ain't gonna lie, I get supporters. Like people will go and follow me, but a lot of that is us not being egotistical. Like we gotta actually talk to people, like talk to the fans, talk to, you know what I mean? I don't really look at them like fans, it's just supporters, like you said. Like fan word is kind of weird. Like
yeah. And you know what? See, that's my issue with our area, right? Because we have dope artists. Like I don't think, and I always say this, the DMV artists, right? I would take anyone from the DMV and do a versus with anybody outside DMV, and we will win because that's how dope we are, right? I don't think that we have enough talent. Well, I won't say talent, enough support in the DMV. The talent is through the roof. We have talent, right? It's just the support. Like I don't like when we reach outside.
No, I feel you. I
mean, know what I'm saying? Like we have so much talent here.
Platforms growing out here too that we can really start putting some,
Yeah.
But we all know who, you know what I'm saying, who all doing their thing right now as far as like who could be putting artists on. So, I feel like I do agree with you on that. It don't have to be all the time, but if you're having big artists coming on your show and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, you're using that for that clout in order to build your brand or whatnot, just throw a couple of DMV artists in there once in a while.
Cause I look at it like this. They do it with Go-Go, right? Go-Go sell out every weekend. Right? Yeah. I don't. My thing is, I don't understand why they don't grab an artist from the DMV and do at least a song or two. It's not like we some ass here. Like no, yeah. But we will grab a song and do a cover. Like why do a cover when you can get an artist from here and you can both make money? I don't understand that. I don't understand.
It's crazy.
I mean, and every week. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason I do what I do, is to showcase artists from here, because you can't tell me we not doper than people outside the area.
Oh, no. I know. Phenomenal artists, man. Like, yeah.
I refuse.
Phenomenal artists. So
I refuse. Every week is a different artist, and you go to their catalog, you be like, oh, nah, this is another superstar. Like, every week. Every week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so talk to us about, you said, another one. I would say, all right, this is specifically for DC. What I don't like about what DC does is, let's take Fat Trail, right? Fat Trail is dope as shit. I don't understand why, majority of people from DC don't want to be a part of the DMV, right? And that's
Right.
the prerogative.
Yeah.
So, right? So, all right. But you have artists that's in DC that you do not promote, right? Like Fat Trail should be at the top. You know, now you feel a way about Wale. He's not from
Right.
DC. Okay, so be it. You know, all right, okay. But you have Fat Trail, you have Shy Glizzy. You know what I'm saying? You have so many artists that you could be putting on right now. And
Yeah.
you
Shoot,
don't.
they don't be booking Ari Lennox or none of that. You know, she from the DMV. Like we got people who are even lit now that don't even like
Maya. Like I'm telling you, like we don't need to go outside for nothing. Like nothing. Like we should be charging people to come play with us.
Yeah.
Outside MV, we should be charging.
No,
we just-
I agree.
Too dope. I don't understand why they don't have a person like you know what I'm saying, then have other artists and then have Maya headlining. I don't understand why that's not a thing.
I've done like that has had to be paid for. I never had nobody come up like, bro, you dope. Come on to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cause you need people to open up, right? You need people to open up. So if it's say every weekend we have somebody who performs here every week, right?
Mhm.
Every week. So now I understand. I respect Go-Go for saying, okay, look, if you're a visitor, you got to play with a Go-Go band. Like you have to play with a band.
Right.
I respect that, right?
Yeah.
But on our side is, look, if you perform here, you got to at least have somebody who open up for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's a rap, if it's an R&B, like you should have somebody here.
And they can, venues can do that. These promoters can do that.
They can do it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get a person who open up anyway.
And
Like,
a lot of things they do is they try and get you to pay for this shit, but they'll have you perform it like either super early before, like, you know what I'm saying, anybody sing, or before even artists get there. Like the artists, come on now, like, yeah, you want to perform in front of the fans, but you really opening up so that artists can see you do what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or their camp at least. Not, it don't got to be the artist, but you know that camp in the building. But like if you're performing super early, you're not really getting that benefit off of it. Like, yeah,
Even let's say that. Okay, so let's go that route. Okay, so let's say you perform super early. Okay, no problem. Okay, so the crowd ain't there. Okay, no problem. But at least let that artist interact with the headliner. So at least you can, you know what I'm saying, exchange phone numbers. That's priceless.
you like for the night. You know what I'm saying?
That's priceless. That
true.
makes it worth it. That makes it worth it.
A connection with them, even if they didn't see you perform, you could like, yo, I opened up for you today. You know what I'm saying? You ain't wasn't here, but you know what I'm saying. You can build that connection. Like everything is about the you build.
And you never know when an artist like you gonna headline, you know what I'm saying, gonna be the artist, and then it's gonna be your turn, and vice versa. Like I'm so confused why we don't do that, and that's why we fumble the ball every time. Like we should not be getting outside artists. Like we too dope. We too dope, right?
A lot of our stuff isn't really curated enough. We got a lot of shows that are done by like clubs and stuff, so we need like more artists that are like starting to create businesses and doing their own shows to which they can actually like control the vibe and you know what I mean? Like I stopped doing shows because of that. Like when I start doing shows again, I want to have 100%, you know, control of the vibe, from booking the venue to the lights to who performing, because a lot of times people are opening up and performing who don't even place right. Like, you know what I mean? You open up that don't really make sense for you anyway. A lot of times.
That's a fact.
But when you can control the vibe, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, I can start getting like artists that are from the DMV and actually like R&B artists that I fuck with and think they bring them all together. So that's one of the biggest things I'm doing in my business right now is I'm trying to like raise capital in order to start doing my own. It really don't cost that much for real. These banks is the way. Like get together and go to these banks where you can get a bag and really start doing what you gotta do. That's really what I'm trying to do for real.
Now this is what I, you know, by great thing of me interviewing people every week, right? Come to find out, just like go-go bands, they get government funding, right? So they don't even use their money half the time. So it should be the same for hip hop and R&B artists. It should be funded for us.
People not putting themselves in position. They too worried about. I mean, you know, we got a lot of street niggas too. So a lot of people getting that money on the streets, but they not really focusing on like how to like structure their business properly to where like the bank don't give you 50. Like you can run bank like and they'll give you 50K. Like you know, what I mean? Only costs 4 bands to rent a venue out. So
that's a fact.
It's just getting your mind right. You know what I'm saying? To where
and those are the niggas that's in the way. Those are the niggas that's in the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't look at it as you got to get everything at once. Like, nah, it's not like that. Like, you know, they're gonna give you the money monthly. It's there.
Yeah, you just got stuff where it need to be in position. It's all about getting in position for real. A lot of people don't want to do the work. Sometimes it may take a year or two. You gotta sit down and really focus on what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, whatever it is, everybody got different shit, you know what I'm saying, that they got going on, credit or whatever the case may be. But you can't go around that shit. You gotta go through it. So
and you know what? And what I'm realizing is people outside of DC, Maryland and Virginia, we just taking notes. And we like, okay, bet. That's how you doing it? All right, bet. We're not doing it that way. We're gonna do it our way. You know what I'm saying? And we working outside of the system.
Yeah, that's for real. Like, cause we see, I've been close to like the clubs in DC for since I was 18. Like I was always in Ibiza. Like I used to fuck with the owner there. Bliss, I used to fuck with the owner there. Like everywhere I go, I was always kind of like, I'm a networking guy. So I always trying to network my way on in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like, you know, like I just gravitated and seeing how every show's operated, showcases operated. Like, honestly, I don't really like showcases because they're not really made specifically for an artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to start out with. I will say, like, I started out doing showcases. I did for like 5-6 years, but you gotta get to a point where you're curating it yourself because you want people to come see you. Like, yeah, you can book some people to come and increase the value of your event, but you want the people to be coming to see you, and there's not enough people actually out here like investing their time and doing what they need to do to create their own events. They jumping on other people's shit, so that's a big problem.
That's a fact, right? You brought up a topic that I always ask artists, and the reason I ask them that is how important it is. So, how important is networking to you?
Super important, man. Yeah, networking super important. Like I said, I just flew out to Cali, probably like to meet up with a sync supervisor that I didn't even know like at all, like from Adam, like, and now I'm over here writing music for like, you know, movies and stuff like that I was telling you. So like a lot of times people like networking comes, sometimes you gotta pay to network, you know what I mean? Worth it, like you investing in yourself. Just always make sure you doing your due diligence and trying to be as, you know, trying to make the right moves as possible, because I've been scammed a lot too throughout the years. You know, that's just part of the game of being an artist. But you got to network regardless, because that you could be missing out on that one thing that could put you on, you know what I'm saying, give you a little one up, and you don't even know because you're not out there. Like social media done killed a lot of that, because, you know, everybody's sitting here posting or whatnot, making AI videos and pictures and all that. There's no personality no more. But like, I feel like you gotta really connect with the people. Like, you gotta network. Like, no matter all this AI shit, all this other shit going on, if you're not connecting with the people who are working at these like networks and you know what I'm saying, working at these venues, stuff like that, promoters and all, and artists and shit like that, you're not gonna really move nowhere. You're only gonna move so far.
That's a fact. One thing that's been fucking us up for a long time, and you know, is people don't know how to play their position, right? Sometimes it's about timing. It's about timing, right? It might not be your time right now. It might be a time for you to pass the ball to the next man, let him score, and then once he scored, then it's your turn next. Like, it's not always your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta play your position. You know what I'm saying? When it's your time, but always be working. Always be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
be ready.
Be ready.
Yeah. Because you don't want a lot of people trying to get ready when like you said, you got
late.
You're already late. Somebody already ready for take your spot.
That's a fact. That's the fact. That's like basketball, right? The 7th, 8th man on the roster, he ready. So whenever his number is called, boom, he can just go. It's the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a lot of times, you got to post the next man. It's free. Post that man. You know what I'm saying? Share his content. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he got going on, because once he get on, he can put you on.
To work with you. Like, I got a lot of artists that, like, now that, to me, I wouldn't consider myself as get all the way where I want to be at with my music yet, compared to some of my peers that I fuck with. So like, I get exactly what you mean. Like, a lot of them are like doing shows, you know what I'm saying, going to Grammys and all that type. And you know, I'm still working. I'm still doing my thing, like building myself. So like, but I still support them within what they're doing. And there is a lot of value in that, because at the end of the day, those people are gonna come back around if you're being genuine.
That's a fact. That's a fact, right? So all right, so talk to us about, you said you got some movie stuff. So, you know, so how did that form? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's just another one of them things, shooting my shot, networking, man. I had ran into somebody on Instagram who did sync placements. Shout out to my bro DJ Show. If anybody's interested in getting into the sync world, he's your guy.
Explain that. What's that?
With sync?
Yes.
So sync is pretty much doing music for like TV shows, television, TV shows, movies, games, commercials, anything that you could think of as far as like that needs music. And I mean, they pay a bag, bro. I mean, get that upfront fee, that upfront check, and then you get your little monthly residuals too. So those are, you know, I'm all about creating income that's going like last when I die to give to my son and stuff like that. So I've been like heavy getting into this thing shit lately. So I just did had a brief for Love Island. So that was my first brief. So I actually just pitched some music to Love Island a month ago. So I'm waiting to hear back from that. I got a couple other briefs I'm working on now too. But I definitely recommend any artist, especially if you have a home studio, like you should get into the sync world. It's a one way that you can generate some income too. So I mean, the average sync artist make like $60,000 a year just starting out. At the top of your, you know what I'm saying, whatever else you got going on. And it's residual. So
right.
That come forever. You know what I mean? You playing a good show. So yeah, man. Shout out to my bro DJ Show and Darnell Knight, man. Y'all definitely tap in with them if y'all interested in getting into the sync world. Or hit me up. Dope.
Okay. So Fat Trail. So how did you link with Trail?
Yeah, so I used to mess with his old manager Debo. Like, I forgot, I don't even know how I made the connection. I probably just hit him up on Instagram or something like that. I know I used to run into him in stadium and shit like that every once in a while. It's like in the club and shit like that. And we always kind of was like, his manager always had a certain type of vibe that we was cool. Yeah, so I just hit him up and was like, hey, I'm trying to get a feature with Trey. And plus my people's that, I don't know if you know, Midi East Studios out in
yes.
My bro Tony, they put me on too. So yeah, shout out to Tony Lear, man. That's my big bro right there. But he's one of my big mentors for sure. But yeah, so you know, linking up with them, you know, he was heavy with, you know, they rock real heavy together. So he was messing with them real heavy. So I was just like, it only makes sense for me to jump on the track with him. So I just hit him up, linked it together, and then from there, you know, we just did the record. It was a hard record too. It's one of my favorites. A lot of people love it. It's called Careless.
Careless?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Definitely write that down. Yeah. All right, back. Okay. All right. Where we at now? Okay. All right. So when you create your music, you know, it's more of a vibe. You're catching a vibe, right? So how do you know, or when do you know if that song is a hit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know? Is it on the playback when you play it back? Like, or when you doing it? Like, how do you know?
A lot of times, if I feel it when I'm like, yeah, the playback, it's normally the playback. It's before I even like got the whole song together for real. Because in my head, I can hear all the layers and everything before it's even there. So I kind of like, yeah, this motherfucker gonna go crazy. Like, if it going crazy now, it's gonna go stupid when I add all the extra layers and stuff on it. So a lot of times, that's when I really know. But like, a lot of times I won't even record a song unless I think it has like a hit potential.
Okay.
Beats and stuff like that. Like, I might start a song and even just stop it flat out just because I'm like, all right, I don't feel it no more. If I ever get that like feeling, sometimes I go back just to see if it'll spark, because it could be the day. But Most of the times it's like, I'm gonna move forward.
Okay, so if you don't feel it, what do you do? Do you move on to the next beat? Do you
Yeah, I'll leave the song as it is, and I normally just go on to the next one. Sometimes I'll go back though. I've had times where I went back to the song, so I don't just straight up like delete it. Because I may feel different like in another month or so. I might be in a different space to where I'm like, oh, on this shit. Yeah.
So for the sync, do you make specific type of music, or you still do the same process on vibing and for the sync?
I start out the same way, but it's a little easier because I have topics. So like I can vibe already in mind. Because a lot of times when they're looking for work or whatnot, they already let me know, hey, we need this. They asking for this, and this for the song Christmas, whether it's a Christmas song, love song, a party song. Love Island was more like upbeat type music. So like whatever they're asking for, that they actually make my job a lot easier.
I was gonna say that. Okay, right. and do you try not to talk reckless on there? Like you try to keep it PG on there?
Yeah, man. When I went out to LA, they was like, "Yo, bro, you be cussing." Yeah, I'm in a phase where I'm learning like structure as far as like, because it's a little different than like how the structuring part of it is a little different than what I'm used to, because like, yeah, they got things called like stingers, like at the end, you know how when you hear like the end of a intro song, it don't really cut off, it just has like that little phasing sound out, you know what I mean, like little, like that, like it don't cut off the same way like we would if we listen to like a regular record or music. So I've just been learning like the formula game right now. I'm really big on like just trying to make sure I get that part down, because once I get that down, I know I can eat everything else up. So but yeah, it's been a little learning curve. But
so okay, so where does the motivation, where does that come from? Like what motivates you to keep doing that?
Man, well, main thing that motivates me is my wife and my son, for real. Like, yeah, main ones, man. I'm trying to get us up out of here. You feel me? So yeah, they the main ones, man. I just want to make sure that, you know, if anything ever happened to me in my life, that they're gonna be, that's my biggest motivation. I want to know that when I'm gone, like that my nieces, my son and my wife, like they good forever. You know what I mean? That's one of my biggest things. Even outside of music, you go deeper than music. Like I want to get into real estate. Like I'm trying to get into owning properties and things like that. Like along, you know, down the line as I start to build the bag up. But yeah, that they're my main motivation for real. Like I want to make sure that when I'm gone, they good. Like they don't gotta worry about the struggle that, you know, we went through when we was growing up and shit like that. Not as much. Everybody got their own struggle. Gonna have their own struggle. You know what I'm saying? We may put our own, you know, bad energy from our struggle onto the, you know, the generation behind us and whatnot, but at least leave them with the best foot forward. So that's my goal for real.
And you have a son, a daughter?
I have a son and I got 3 nieces too. So I look at them like my daughters too.
Okay. All right. So do you keep them around the studio? You know, would you want them to get into music?
Yeah, I'll be trying to get my son down here to mess with me, man. He don't be fucking with me.
Not yet.
Yeah, he like a little bit, but he get real like distracted real easy. So I think once his attention span kick in, he only 4. He turned 5 next month. But I don't know. I'm trying to push it to him because I don't want him to like not like it because I pushed it on him. But if he does, I'm gonna go crazy. Whatever it is he end up loving to do, I'm gonna go crazy.
He might end up being a producer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be something crazy like that.
Mike Bounds, man, he be singing monsters, like all them little YouTube shows and shit. Yeah, he definitely like music itself. He just don't like dad music. Yeah, I get
right. Of course. You know what I'm saying? When he get older, he will.
Yeah, dad pull it up. Yeah, it's just dad. So
That's a fact, right? Okay, all right. So I always wanted to know this, especially for R&B singer. Image, right? Image. Is it more profitable to portray being single than being married? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how does that work with R&B? The males, 'cause I know females, I guess it's more profitable to portray being single, you
Right.
know. So how is it for males?
I feel like it used to be like that. I did feel like it used to be like that, but I think music getting more into a real space now. So like people kind of like wanting to see like they don't, if you hiding and shit like that, I think that's a lot of like red nowadays is like a red signal, you know what I mean, for a lot of like music listeners and things like that. Like people want more organic shit these days. But you can still like be sexy in your music and all that, you know what I mean? Like think like Cardi B, like her and Offset was together, but she still, you know what I'm saying? She still was like people knew they was together, but they still gonna fantasize about it. So it's like finding that like perfect balance in between, but not being like disrespectful to, you know, trying not to be disrespectful to my spouse at the same time.
Right.
But lit too though, so we always so we be turned up regardless. You know, she go to the strip club with me, so it's a little easier with her than compared to like a lot of other people. But yeah. So she do make it a lot easier for me. But I do feel like it is profitable to be like it's profitable both ways, no matter how you want to play it. But I feel like hiding it kind of like give down the line, it might make you look different once they actually find out who you really are. So, you know, just try to be as solid as you can.
Like R&B, you guys be on some sexy shit. Like, so when it comes to the videos, you know what I'm saying, and you have that leading lady and it's not your wife. Do she feel away?
Nah, man, she helped me actually direct a video recently. Well, the joint I was telling you about before COVID that I opened up for Jacquees. That single, I have a video for that joint. That joint features Shelly the MC. It's called Bust It. So you can only imagine how that joint is. So
yeah.
But cool. I mean, she don't, you know, as long as the girls ain't being too extra disrespectful that on the actual scene, you know what I'm saying?
Business.
Off camera and all, yeah, straight business. So
got you.
There has been times where, you know, certain females have like tried to like, you know, they felt a little extra something.
I mean, because R&B, you gotta sell that. Like, you really gotta sell that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like hip hop.
So sometimes I gotta be like, you know, nah, you gotta chill out, not like that, cause she gonna fire your ass up if you don't chill out type shit.
So all right, so let's say like movies, like, you know what I'm saying, like on TV and on film, like they really gotta sell that, you know what I'm saying, like, so
you're an actress too, so you know, so we both know the game, man. We kind of like, yeah, we it makes our life a little easier because we both kind of know what we signed up for, and we also been together for 15 years, so
okay,
like we know buttons push what we kind of know each other a little easier to where we can maneuver through it.
Gotcha.
But like for somebody who like, man, I've seen it, bro. Like I know what you mean, because like outside looking in, I have seen it. It's not easy for some people. Just to be somebody in general these days, like if I had to do it again, I tell my wife all the time, boy, I don't know.
Because we all know how studio sessions used to be back in the days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like video shoots and studio sessions, like, wow. Super wow, right? So, okay. So I ain't trying to get you in trouble now. So, okay. So let's say, okay. So, social media, right? So, I remember, you know, coming from the DMV where, before social media, it was hand-to-hand CDs and all that, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of artists from that era couldn't survive because they didn't want to get into the social media. They just stayed a dinosaur, right? They stayed a dinosaur. Yeah. So how are you using social media to benefit what you got going on?
That's a good question, man. Because I came from that era too, where we had to, like, you know, pass out CDs. I used to go to showcases, passing out CDs on Walmart, shit, 7-Eleven. I used to do all that shit for the crew just sitting out there just passing the motherfuckers out, selling them too sometimes. But I feel like now it's actually easier. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I feel like with social media, for me personally, like I really run my social media like a business. Like I have a lot of it automated to where, like, if someone follows me, like they automatically instantly getting a message, getting that connection right away. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of social media is about getting that quick connection. And
absolutely.
Because once people see you, and if they don't follow you, or if they don't have something to, then they just keep on going until they see the next. You know, niggas are scrolling. They just. Mm-hmm. So for me, like I'm all about catching it right away. Like I'm trying to get more consistent on dropping actual videos, because I do a lot of content videos too. Since I've been working with the sync stuff, I kind of laid back on it a little bit. But
What you mean? What you mean content videos?
so like videos of me like singing in this studio space, I'll have like a camera, so I basically just do my own content, chop it up, you know, put the video all together. I may do something like in my car or something like that.
I seen it.
Or every time I have like a single or something like that come out. I'm about to get more like in depth with those videos. As far as like renting out little studio spaces and get models and stuff like that to start making it look even more and more, you know, more and more of a, you know, aesthetic. But like, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm using social media for right now, is networking and then really just continuing to put out content to where like, you know, people, high quality content to where people is really gravitating. But I think it's important like to post every day. Like you got to really be posting every day, whether it's your stories or something like that. Cause like I said, people really they'll see you and then they'll just forget you. I'm running ads too though. Cause like running ads really is how I
speak on it. Like people don't want to put money on their craft, bro. Speak on that, bro. They think everything should be free. Like, nah, that's not how it works, B. That's not how it works.
Nah, one little cheat code, like if you want to like, and this has gotten me like a lot of business for real. This has got me a lot of business, like just using like an app like ManyChat. ManyChat pretty much is like the automated system. Like I can prompt it to where like if someone say like your music's fire, someone can say love, like you can put the certain words in there, and as soon as they say it, I'm sure you get messages like that too. You've commented and then you've instantly got like a DM. And it's like just somebody like, oh yeah, follow my page, or like I got this going on or that going on. That's because they got that automated system where they get that instant connection. So combined with good quality content, actually like will bring you a lot of work for real. So like running ads on good quality content, like just putting like even I normally run like $250. I'll stretch it out for like a week or something. But the goal is to make that money back off, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you off that piece of content that goes. But you gotta like get that instant connection. So between ads and like actually grabbing their attention super fast once they see it, you know, getting that follow, that's a good combination for real. I grew like 200 followers within a month just doing that.
That's a gem. I think we definitely need to slow cook that. So
any bit.
Spending money on your craft, like I don't think people really understand how important that is. Like you just can't put out something and just let it go. Like that's not how it works. Like Like you got to put money behind it. You got to share it, post it a few times. Because if you post it one time, everybody don't get to see it. People could be busy.
Instagram automatically don't show everybody. Fact. Like you
that's a fact.
Only show you like out of all your followers, you can have 17. Like I got 17K followers. I'm probably only getting like maybe like 3K people seeing it, if that. You know what I mean? That's the algorithm work or whatnot. So because they want people to use them ads, they try to make money.
It's business at the end of the day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you got to spend money, why not spend money on yourself? Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense. You spend money on everybody else, so you might as well spend some money on yourself. Like
big on that.
So that's a gem right there. That's a gem, right? If you could work, okay. So if you can have a feature right now, let's say a feature right now, one from the DMV, one from outside of DMV, who would it be?
All right, you said one from the DMV?
And one outside from the DMV.
I think from the DMV, probably Black Fortune. He got like, I fuck with Black Fortune right
Black
now.
Fortune. Let me find who that is. Okay.
Yeah, he like that right now. I fuck with his music and what he got going on.
Okay. All right. And then outside the DMV?
Outside the DMV, it'll be an upcoming artist named D Gotti. She lit too, like that. BEEGATTI.
Gotti. Okay. So why haven't you, sound like that's something you already could be doing?
Yeah, we cool. I mean, we follow each other. We've been, connected for a little while. I was just waiting for the right song for real. Just waiting on the right record. So I probably just ain't spending enough time actually putting that record together, but it's gonna happen eventually. I try not to really force anything. So
See, your creative process is different. So how would you have a feature? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the way you do it is, you know what I'm saying, it's a vibe. So how would you say, okay, I want this artist on this song? Like how was that process for you?
Yeah, so I don't try and make the song for the artist. I try and make the song for myself and have the artist put themselves in my world. So I just do what I would normally do on my song, because that's what's gonna make an artist fuck with you more, for real. They want to hear something new. Like, they don't want to hear you trying to make their song. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if you just being yourself and then you send them the record, a lot of times, like, if it's fire, it's fire. So it's like, you have to have a good ear though for like who would be on that song, like who you would think would sound good on that song. I've always had a good trained ear, so I feel like when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, so and so would sound like fire on this joint. I need to give it to them, as opposed to like throwing it to this artist who could still do good, but it may not be as good. Like, it may not make sense for that specific record.
So when you create music, are you making it for yourself, or are you making it for the supporters? Like, how do you make music?
I make it for myself most of the time.
Okay.
Be as authentic and as with my music as possible but I try to make it good. So like I feel like my main thing is not trying to be like other artists. So in order for me to do that, I have to make music for myself and create my own sound and create my own cadences and things of that nature. So that comes a lot into play of me freestyling, like that feeling. Like I said, like I don't try and, like, some people will have like the Migos, you know, like certain type of cadence, because there are regular cadences that are used in music like regularly. Like, we all hear it, like everybody sound the same as far as the way they do it. So like me, like I try and really just be as raw as possible and then just really clean everything up, and then from there I can really like determine like, oh, like my next project, I don't have no features on my next project. That one I actually don't have any features that I'm about to release in May. But when I do try and find a feature, it's really like, sometimes I don't even know if the song needs a feature. Like, I don't even look for the feature. Most of the time I don't go into a song looking for a feature.
I'm glad you just threw the alley-oop, because that was gonna be my next question. What are you currently working on?
Yep. I got an EP coming out. My goal is to release it in May. I got 3 more records that I'm mixing and getting mixed and mastered for it. But it's called Love Anthology. It's gonna be part 1. Anthology is pretty much just means it's like a collection of poetry. So like my music kind of got like a poetic vibe. This project gonna have kind of like a poetic vibe, but it's really just like a collection of love like type songs. But it's more than just love songs, but that's just the title of it. You know, right. I got a little bit of everything for everybody, but the majority of it is gonna be like highly love involved. But yeah, it's called Love Anthology Part 1.
Where that title come from?
Man, it's weird. I was gonna name it Ghetto Love Anthology. I really just wanted to mean something like a collection of something, but I really Googled the word. I was like, okay, what kind of, like, my music, this project is kind of like poetry. So I'm like, what word can I use that would like make sense in this, like, as in a title for it? So I was like, okay, I know I wanted to say love in it, but I think I had like another name for it that was like anthology, but it was like not, it was simple, like probably poetry or something like that. So I was like, nah, I gotta like make the name sound a little more like, you know what I'm saying, a little more epic. So I went and I think I ChatGPT that shit for real.
I was gonna say that sounds like some ChatGPT, right? Dope. See, that's dope. That's smart. Yeah, that's smart.
Like, okay, I can make a collection. So it'll probably be like 3 parts, because it's about an anthology is a consistent, like, a group of collections. So like you got part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, all it together would be like an anthology. So try to be a little slick with it.
And I'm glad you said that. AI. What you think about AI in music?
AI in music. AI kicking my ass in music right now.
You can't stop them. Like, you can't stop it. You can't stop. So you might as well just figure out a way to work with it. Like, you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? So what you think about AI in music?
For me, I think AI is cool for like plugins and things like that as an artist. If you're using like plugins and stuff on your, like, for creative type purposes, I think it's cool. But like if you're using AI to like create, I know a lot of people who are actually creating whole songs based off AI. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it because like you're not really doing no work and you're taking away the whole like everything that I explained to you as far as the artist, artistic process, it's all taken away just from AI. Like I can just sit on the computer and be like, hey, I want this, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of their songs do sound the same. Like it people don't know it, but there's a difference. You can tell a lot of people don't know. You can tell the difference between an AI song and someone who's actually singing it. Like it has a certain type of like the feeling and everything is definitely taken out of it, and it has like it has a monotone type of feel to it. I don't really like it, honestly. Like if I find an AI song that's in my playlist, I'll look it up. I'm like, this is AI. I'll look it up immediately. It for like content and things like that, I feel like it's smart. Like it's AI has its world, it has a space in music, but it shouldn't be used as like a number, like also this is the artist straight up AI. Like you should be able to come out and perform your song at a show.
And it's a catch-22. I agree, right? But it's a small percentage that it works, right? Let's say for Beanie Siegel, for DOC, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have that voice that they used to have. So for AI, that makes sense, right? That makes sense.
Auto-tune or something like that. I think they're probably using more like auto-tune or some shit like that. Auto-tune, cool. I mean, yeah, AI, we all know AI been around forever.
Right.
Is nothing but like another AI type of plugin. So like plugins, I think is cool if you're using it as a creative aspect. Like you get in there and say those words on that, on that mic. You can't just type in on a prompt like, hey, I need a song, and they don't even put the words in it. They just type in there, I need a song. Like make me a song that basically talks about high spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so like. And then again, you could tell the difference. Like it just,
I agree.
But like you said, there's a space for it. Like my wife, she listens to this AI YouTube junk all the time. Like where they like when she working and shit, like they just play AI music, but it'll be like inspirational music. Every song has a topic, but like I mean, it's vibey. Like I ain't gonna say it don't got its space. And I mean, I ain't never mad at nobody making no money at the end of the day. There's people making money doing that shit. Like if they can go on YouTube and do that, I'm thinking about starting a fucking white noise YouTube. Like after I had my son, we was listening to white noise every night.
I sleep to white noise. That's it. I agree.
Millions and millions of views, and all you gotta do is that's like something AI for. You know what I'm saying? Like make me some white noise sound, so you ain't gotta worry about finding them. But yeah.
A lot of views come from me. I sleep with white
music. Me too, bro.
So, and you know what? And you are a vibey type artist. You know what I'm saying? So white noise in the background and incense and I'm telling you, that's it. That's a winner. That's a winner, right? So okay, I got two more. We can wrap this up. First and foremost, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you stopping through. So all right. So where can the people support your music?
Oh, for sure. So my music, you can find my music on all platforms, man. Spotify, anywhere you listen to me. I ain't even gonna name them. Anywhere you listen to music at, all you gotta do is type in I am Metric. I am METRIC. So yeah, type that anywhere. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. You will find me. Instagram. I'm big on Instagram. That's my like home right there. So like, my Instagram, Metric, METRIC_nation. I'm on TikTok too. All right, on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while I'm on there, but you can also find me on there. I am Metric_.
YouTube? You on YouTube?
Yeah, for sure. I got music videos on there. Yep. So you go in there, you can search, like I said, I am Metric anywhere.
Okay. And then what was that? If people want to send you music or beats or like where can they send?
So if anybody want to connect with me, you can hit me up on my business email. It's business@humblesavagelife.org. Again, that's business@humblesavagelife.org. If you want to send any beats to me, I'm always looking for producers to work with. Again, I'm working with the sync. I'm doing sync stuff now, so I'm always looking for more producers to work with that are outside of our network as well. 50-50 splits, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm really worried about. I'm worried about quantity, not not just like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a quick bag. So anybody interested in that, definitely hit me up. If you want to work with me on my projects as well, definitely hit me up. And if you need features or any writing work or anything at all, definitely, I'm always open. Humble Savage Life is the brand.
Oh, you write too?
Yes, sir.
People? Oof. Okay. All right. Lastly, what is your next goal to accomplish?
Next goal to accomplish. Whew. That's a good one.
Next box to check. What's next?
I think the next thing for me really is hopefully by the end of the year, I'm really gonna have my company funded. Like I really have, I got everything else in place as far as starting to get funding. So I'm just really trying to get a couple of sync placements so I can start putting that in my business bank, putting those checks in my business bank account. And in about 6 months, I'm hoping to go out to the bank and really just pull out a loan so that I can start doing my own shows and stuff, just like I was telling you about, and really just going crazy, even more crazy with the ads and stuff like that, and reaching more people. So that's what I'm really planning to do from here to the end of the year.
Dope, man. I appreciate you for stopping through, man. We definitely linked in, you know. Whenever you want to come back on, whenever I see you, I'm sharing your content. Cause you dope.
Work, man, for sure. Anything events I got going on and stuff, I definitely keep you hit.
Do that. I promote it. I support whatever you got going on, your music, whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It is because you are definitely dope, you know. And one thing I like to do on this platform is it's like a fraternity. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not no one-time thing. Like, we should all be sharing each other content, like, you know, exchanging value for value. Like, if I got something going on, I'll let you know, and vice versa. I think that's what we need to be doing. No,
for sure. Any events, if you got any podcast events or anything you got going on, just let me know, bro. I'm there to support for sure.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, man. We gotta do this again. When the album drops, we gotta do it again.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I'm with it, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Be easy.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Hey, Clem. What's good, Joe? We from the home of everything original. Go-Go, Mumble Soul, Marvin Gaye, Martin Lawrence, Roger E. Hens, Dave Chappelle, Samuel L. Jack, Genuine, Maya, Anne-Marie, Kevin Durant, Tommy Davis, DJ Kool, Wale, my number one of all time black.
See, I'ma keep it real, with my weapon on me concealed. I'm Ralphion, that nigga from up the hill, used to come through crushing in the butters. A tray deuce in my boot with a fresh box cutter. 10th place, I belong to them. Mikey Wayne funkin' them. Never was no bullies, but you don't wanna run with them. Better finances, big money advances. Daddy-daughter dances, no penitentiary chances. A made man, keep them guessing. Motherfuckers wanted steam, so I had to press them. Just so you know, I bring the chalk when I teach a lesson. When I was preaching at your door, but you ain't want the lecture, cause y'all measure. After I put on my CD, I'm done. At 15, my nigga Wayne let me bust off a gun. I ain't gon' fake, I felt the rush when I made them go run. If you grew up like I did, then you feeling me young. What you say? Southern Ave, Willow Road, while the place living still. Third world, South Cap to Eastover. Please tell them we good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. 10th place, Oak Park, Malcolm X, Rivertown, Temple Hill, Suitland, the Landover. Please tell them we good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. I used to take the P12 from Eastover, the one going to Addison Road. Get off at Iverson Mall to try to get me a girl to get some pussy, nigga. That was the goal. From Benning Road in Minnesota. Oh, I salute you, soldier. They gave us pennies and poverty with the cold shoulder. But it ain't never over, cause we some real rollers. They tried to take us out the game with cane and baking soda. Only fear God. Hey, let me hit the bob. It's 2 Panda Bears, nigga, on my Fed card. DC ain't spared a rod. That's why I go hard. Good Hope, Berry Farms, nigga, the Navy Yard. Now you could come to the city and get a greeting, or you could start faking and fronting and catch a beating. Don't wanna go berserk, so don't give us a reason. You better take that Bama bullshit back out the Wheaton. You geek. Rockville, Crystal City, Kenilworth, Georgia Ave, Dale City, U Street to Saratoga. Please tell them we good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. Largo, Forestville, Cap Heights, Fairfax, North Cap, Adams, Morgan, and Anacostia. Tell them we good. What you say? We good.